I'm Rich Upshall. I'm a solutions engineer here at RapDev. One of the biggest challenges our customers face is around their logs and their usage. Getting your logs from your applications, from your mobile apps, from your servers is really important for developers to dig into issues and understand what's going on within their environment. One of the challenges of having a lot of logs within the platform is around cost. Luckily, Datadog does provide a number of different options to help you save those costs and be selective around what logs you choose to keep and for how long. When we look at the lifecycle of a log, it first starts within an application or within your infrastructure. That log is then shipped into Datadog via a number of mechanisms. It could be a Datadog agent, it could be direct via HTTP, or it could be from an existing log shipper such as FluentD or rsyslog. Once your logs make it into Datadog, they begin their journey within a logs pipeline. A log pipeline takes your raw, unstructured logs and allows you to convert them into consistent, human-readable JSON. This is an important step when we're discussing logs, as it allows you to quickly search and group together your logs in a consistent manner. Once your logs are converted into JSON, there's a number of options available to you, and it all comes down to cost and speed of retrieval of those logs. Initially, all logs are available to you in Livetail. This allows you to very quickly access your logs, maybe during a debugging process, or to monitor startup of applications or services. Livetail allows you to debug your logs in real time. After your logs have been presented in Livetail, you're able to selectively choose which logs to index. Datadog offers a number of different index retention periods ranging from 3 days all the way up to 90 days. We typically see customers store their logs for between 30 and 60 days. However, this is typically too long to be storing those logs. If we think of logs as being useful for debugging issues, troubleshooting problems, then those operational logs do kind of become stale after maybe 2 weeks. We typically suggest customers store their logs between 7 and 15 days. This gives enough time for support teams and developers to drill down into their applications to understand any issues that have occurred and troubleshoot them in real time. Searching through your logs is very simple within Datadog. By making use of faceted search, you're able to point and click to find the logs that are relevant to any troubleshooting process that you're going through. The simple search bar allows free text search as well, so anything can be pulled up quickly, whether it's a shopping cart ID or logs to do with a customer journey. To make it even easier to find the logs to help you troubleshoot issues, you can use something like patterns. Log patterns automatically groups your logs together. This surfaces interesting logs to the top that may be worth digging into in detail. Once a log pattern is clicked into, every log to do with that pattern is shown on screen. From there, customers are able to drill into an individual log line where they will see correlated data, whether it's from metrics, live processes, or APM traces. This gives developers the context they need to understand issues within their code. The typical problems we see our customers having is over-indexing of their logs. Customers typically fear that they need to keep logs for long term and they need to keep all of them. This typically isn't the case. When we think about logs, what we want to think about first is our operational logs, those that are useful to application developers and support engineers. During a typical engagement with customers, we will sit down with them and understand their day-to-day processes. This allows us to get a good understanding into the challenges they're facing within their application and support teams. We will then work with the customer to ensure that their logs are processed correctly before working through applying exclusion filters to keep only those logs that are relevant for operational needs. One of the biggest benefits our customers find with working with RapDev is the ability to exponentially save on their log costs, whilst maintaining low mean time to detect and mean time to resolve.